Hey guys, welcome to another video. This week, no, not this week. This is weekly updates. This is my second time recording it because my ceilings are loud. But anyways, let's start with the shoutouts and then we'll move on to YouTube. But before I get started, well, actually, yeah, let's do the shout first. Thank you all for watching my content. Just let's get out of the way. And the shoutouts for today are him. That's his literal name. I don't know that his act too, but his literal name is him. And where is it? Give me a second. I literally can't pronounce his name without the thing up there, and I can still hardly pronounce it with it up there. Sing on no, may, me, you, Kagumo. As always, if I happen to mispronounce your name, I am sorry. One thing I'd like to say is, thank you for watching my long form content. For watching some of it, greatly appreciate it. As that, not to say I don't like shorts, I do like shorts, but I care a lot for my long form content. So I'm great, like even though not all of them are getting this amount of views, I do appreciate the fact that I have been getting views on long form content. Like take for instance the last weekly update number 10 in particular, or Pokemon Unite is fun. I do appreciate that having views. So thank you. I will say it is hilarious that the video where to find me has 0 views. I'm not saying go like I'm not like you should like that sucks. I'm just saying it's funny to me that the video yeah because you're curious where to find me at has no views. Give me a second, my dog is being annoying. Sorry. But that's like allergies. Grab my water bottle. So I like to say something. Of course, I just said that. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all watching my long form content. I know that my mic isn't the best or the most consistent, so I do plan to get a different mic. I will really like any world mic because it's a clip on, but it costs money, $200. So my plan is to use the mic that the Sad Boys use. I know it's a podcast, and saying the Sad Boys is a weird way to say it, but I think it's funny because the Bad Boys. So the Sad Boys uses, I like to get the mic and the camera they use. I know that a lot of it is experience, but their mic and camera are pretty good. Oh, along with the pop, so I got the pop the right size. But my goal, like long term, I don't really care for upgrading myself too much. Because the most important thing is actually getting used to your stuff. But I want it to be consistent, like this current mic I have, where I would say in general this is very inconsistent. So I would like to have also one that I move around with. Like, funny enough, the reason I brought, let me pull this up real quick, because I want to showcase it. Give me a second. I gotta tighten it on here so it doesn't keep bending around, moving around. The reason I brought this mic was because I thought I could hold it like this. And then I also was like, whoa. Why would I use a mic meant for singing, for recording? That doesn't make sense. I need a mic that I would see professional with. And now I regret it. Also the money thing, but mainly that. I went to a pop too, and I was like, I don't know which one I want. I don't know if I want a filter type pop or a regular pop. And I'm just gonna go with a filter type pop because that makes sense. I can use it for anything I want. I regret buying both of them. But, it is whatever. So I would hopefully they respond. I don't know how long it's gonna take. Maybe I should contact them on their other Gmails. Messages are playing with joy, so sorry you can hear that. Maybe I should contact them on their other Gmails to try to get them. I contact them on this Gmail. I have multiple once again. But I contact them on this one because one day I would like to work with them, and I'm like, you know, what would be great to see, being able to work with them if they're in the thing below. I will say, uh, one thing I'm realizing, like, I will like an editor at one point, because I don't know how to do anything when it comes to this. In particular, one with audio. But one thing I'm realizing is that, my voice is very annoying from how it sounds. Oh, my sister. But like one thing I'm beginning to note is that this is going bar. One thing I'm beginning to note is that my voice might be weird to work with because like it's not very consistent. Sometimes I have a rasp. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I'm speaking very clearly, and sometimes it sounds like I said 500 words in one sentence. Funny enough, I don't have speech therapy anymore, but it's beginning to sound like I should when I record these videos. But, you know, with due time, I should get better with it. Like how I'm getting better with making shorts. The main problem now is the fact that the shorts never want to end on time. Like I will be looking at the bar, I base it off the bar, so I'm waiting for the bar to end. I get everything done, and as I'm waiting for the bar to end, I'm just like, I'm just waiting around. I think my parents are back. Apparently, my parents aren't. Let's see. Apparently, my parents aren't back. Whoever closed their car door was very loud to the point where I thought they were really my parents. But that's I don't know. That's just weird. Um, what was I talking about? Oh, but like I just have to sit there waiting for it to actually end. Um, my dog. I have to wait for it to actually end because I have no clue how to wait. Like I'm just waiting. Nah, I have no clue how to end it, but like I want to make sure that it ends. So I'm just sitting there waiting, and then sometimes I would like anticipate. Oh, I can go on for a little longer, and then I watch it back and like cut off, and I'm like, oh, thank you, YouTube, for being inconsistent with the time you want to end on your shorts. Well, I can't be complaining because shorts are my most popular type of video, so seems like I need to make more of them. But yeah, speaking of shorts, thank y'all for watching all my shorts. I'm gonna be honest, I already knew that shorts was like easier to do and like get more around because people watch shorts. It's silly as TikTok, but I was not expecting this much. But really like it and appreciate it, especially though like the fact that y'all like it. Scrolling back to this because I was just like scrolling through so I can just see some of them because like they have like so I can give an example of how much views they have like one 453, 355, 50, and one total comments. So I really like the fact that y'all are appreciating and watching my stuff. Um, I will say that from the looks of it, some of what I thought might be coming on. But I'll talk about that in a second. But I do appreciate y'all watching, and my goal is to at least for some of these, right? Um, for all of them that I have right now, I would like to. I might try to get someone to help me with it because I'm gonna be honest. I was starting the service and immediately got overwhelmed. I don't know why. What is that? It's not my. I'll be back in a second. I think my sister's trying to open the drawer. But like I open it up and I'm like, oh, this should be easy. Immediately got overwhelmed. but I would like to do it at least for one of them, right? I would like to do it for music. And what's gonna be on YouTube? My plan is to on Wednesday night, um, to record the video and like me ranking them. What probably gonna be the case because I don't have any other execution. Uh, just so you know, pretty much everything I do on the channel is stuff that I already have on like default on my laptop or something like not like pretty much free. Like outside my mic and stuff, everything so far I have done for pretty much free. Like I use for editing whenever I do edits. Uh, not at the beginning. At the beginning it was ClipCut. But right now, so far I've been using ClipChamp, which is a free software I got on my laptop for recording like those gameplays on my laptop. I use snipping tool. Um, and then I just use my laptop camera for recording the thing. I also had a mic and the pop, which I don't even use the pop anymore. Um, I really don't have like you don't really need to pay for it. So y'all start on YouTube. I will say this: you really don't need to pay for anything. This like in my opinion, the only important thing to know when you're starting YouTube is audio. That is the most. Of course, the quality of your video is very important, but the primary thing is audio quality because you probably like it. Not say you can't because there's a streamer that I don't watch, but I see clips of on YouTube Shorts. Whenever you're on like a account that like, say for instance, your YouTube when you're not signed in, sometimes your Xbox reset your YouTube recommendations. So when that happens, he just pops up sometimes. But he has not bad mic quality, but like he said, like that mic quality, he would never upgrade because that became part of his character. So it's definitely possible, but I would just say like as long as your mic quality isn't peaking every 5 seconds and only peaks when you being is useful, like when you're screaming like let's go, woo baby, the one I've been waiting for, and about, and like moments like that, um, then I think it's good. But that's my own experience. But I have no clue where I was going off of this. Let's get back on the YouTube Shorts thing. Um, but like I was saying. Um, but I want to get back on these shorts real quick. Uh, I'll make time about tier list. So I would like to do like record it hopefully at school, maybe at my house. Me just like actually going over the tier list. And then I would like to do it for the other one. I would like to say, based on your reception, thank you very much. But when it came to like releasing like if you could, the main reason I was doing it because it was something that interesting came in mind. But I was concerned that like I might not like it because it would seem samey and not me doing unique things. But I do appreciate the fact that for the most part it doesn't seem like that. Now, I will say, if you could receive one anime weapon, does have the lowest like to dislike ratio. Which, by the way, quick complaint, right? YouTube Studios is weird. So first of all, I don't know if y'all have like private y'all account or whatever the deal is, maybe you private your subscribers. I have no clue. Or who subscribes to you. I don't know how it works. But essentially, finding out who are subscribed and part of the reason why I can't give a shout out to everyone who's subscribed, unlike how I wanted to, where like even if like as I pick up the pace, I will essentially be able to only shout out people who are like subscribing because of that. I can't even do that because I can't see who subscribed to me a lot of times. There's three ways you can figure out YouTube, like literally the app YouTube, sometimes they give you notification, oh blah blah blah, subscribe to you. YouTube, my Gmail, which I do check on a daily basis, but because it fall under what's it called, like when you open up inbox, right? It fall under social. Sometimes I don't check that. So yeah. Um sometimes I just don't see it. And the last way it's kind of hard to tell. Um, Sometimes it appears on dashboard on YouTube Shorts, YouTube Studios. Sometimes I really only seen it with like two, maybe three of my subscribers. Like it still says the most recent subscriber in the last 90 days is Jaden Foster, but I know that's not true. Like I just know that's not true because I gained more subscribers than that since he subscribed. So I'm gonna try my best to still give a shout out to people who subscribe. But if you don't, I am sorry. But also, Rose, my sister is grabbing toys and throwing them on the floor. I said her name by accident because I was just telling her to please stop throwing toys on the floor. Um, but anyways, um, it's getting distracting hearing her pull out a toy. I would say I don't know why they banned like you can't see YouTube like dislikes on YouTube Shorts. So you want to figure out your dislike ratio, you have to do some math, and even then it is unreliable because say for instance on one of my videos I had 10 views or something small, right? I want to say 10, 11 views, not that many. It was a short, and I had 10 likes on that video. Somehow in some way, I had 90.9 like to dislike. Now this was at the time, right? Of course it grew faster, since then, but at the time that was the view to dislike ratio. View like dislike to like ratio with the view count. It wasn't that many people, and I don't know you can do math, but there's not many as far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I was like, what number is that, right? Uh, because I was like, not that many people view it. So I at most have 12 people at a time, right? Let me do the math, because just in case you're curious. Um, let's just check the one and say sorry. So normal. But at the time I had 12 views, right? So 10 divided or over 12 is 8.8 is 83%, right? So, it has to be over 11, right? 99.9. Oh, that's weird because I know I have more views than that, but apparently 11 views was it. But I'm pretty sure that's wrong anyways because I don't think the view count matters. It's literally your like to dislike ratio, is not your views a thing. So it'd be like 10 to 1. That's 10. 10 to 2. Actually, I should be doing it back. Should I be doing it backwards? No, I'm doing it the right way. It'll have to be something like weird. Is what I'm getting at. Like I don't know what it is. Apparently, 10 divided by 0 is infinity, and not just nothing you can't divide by 0. But that's just a quick complaint. Maybe I'm just bad at. I don't think so. But yeah, I do have a lot of videos currently in the works, like about to be posted but not posted yet. Um, Essentially, uh, outside of yesterday because didn't record this yesterday or my other video yesterday. Starting from today, or starting from Saturday, or the 30th, which I don't know which I'm probably gonna upload weekly this video, first as usual, or on today as usual. But essentially from today to next Friday, y'all will be getting everything on time, like a video every day. I think a short every day too, but definitely a video. I have one scheduled for April 1st, April 2nd, April 3rd, April 4th, which April 4th, if I recall correctly, should be on a Thursday. Let me make sure. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, April 4th is on a Thursday. I might record another video. Uh, and then because I'm gonna be ahead, I'm gonna try to record videos every day, at like one video every single one of those days. on Thursday I'm gonna probably record two, being the weekly games and weekly reads. But and then y'all will have videos. And if I do it like that, if I can record like, let's say I record two videos every day up until Saturday, right? 2, 4, 6. I don't know why I'm doing that. Literally 6 times 2, which is 12. I will have 12 videos I don't know if they're gonna be good because I'm gonna be bored outside most likely. I will have 12 videos uh already recorded, and that would mean that I will, because I still gonna plan to record the same amount of videos on Wednesday, right? Like acting like I do the same. But that would mean that 7. I gotta respond on that quick. Yes. Okay. Oh, I put Anyways, that will mean that let's divide. Uh, I typically record like 4 videos on Wednesday. That way I can go Wednesday, Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, right? So, that's covered for. That means that should cover every week, anyways, right? But that means it'll be 12 videos ahead. So the scheduling might seem weird, right? For when it comes to those videos, because I might reference something at a later date than what it is. So just be aware that when it comes to video, like just like most things on YouTube, the time you release it isn't necessarily the time you made it. Give me a second. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I do several other things. Sorry, now I'm done. I'm gonna be completely honest. Forgot where I left off at. So that's fun. I'm just gonna go back to talking on the tier list. I think I was talking about that. But I got immediately. Oh no, wait. I'm pretty sure to talk about how I got panicked over doing it, but I was like, do it. Then we're talking about shorts. Yeah, I did the math just before it because I was complaining about it, but then I realized YouTube shorts can have it right. But I don't care. I'm still gonna say they're weird. Oh, but I didn't want to release too many of those, like, if blah blah blah. I only released because without, like, this could make for some fun content. But I was very concerned about the reception. Okay? I didn't want y'all to make, like, think, he's just being, cashy, right? Granted, I literally couldn't be cashy, so you don't have that opinion. You're kind of wrong. Because I couldn't be cashy, because at that point in time, they didn't really have any views. And when I recorded all those, I recorded them all pretty much at the same time. Not all at the same time, the same day, and they didn't upload on the same day. So I literally couldn't miss out anything else. But that's whatever. Once again, I'll make a tier list for all of them, ranking the abilities based on like doing some research. I'm like, okay, these are the rank. And this way, it's like right now I'm working on the titles for the different ranks for the theme songs, and then on Wednesday I like to record it. If depending on how long it's been since that, I would do the same amount of time for the other two. And then after that, I'll have like 3 tier list videos, which would be another level of depth in there. Cause not to be rude, but anyone who does it, you can take a lot amount of time to do the research, but they're kind of quick videos to record somewhat, depending on what it is and how many people there are in there. So, it'd be like a quick 20-minute video. It wouldn't be exhausting or anything like that. I'm not saying making this stuff is exhausting, but if you do it like, if you, no offense to other YouTubers, I don't make it sound like, oh, the other YouTubers do this. But if you pretty much record like a podcast every video, it can get very annoying. Or not annoying, but like tiring. Especially on your throat. Like my throat after I record some of these videos, literally might well not exist. Like one of the reasons I started drinking a lot of water recently is because one of the problems was I would be like recording the videos and then it would get raspy towards the end, or like I would get home and my dad was like, "Oh, do you wear your coat today?" Because my voice would just be that raspy sometimes. Um, but now that I'm drinking a lot of water, that's good. Let me move on because I greatly appreciate y'all. But I don't think really much else to talk about when it comes to you because I already have plenty of videos planned for this week. I'm gonna record every day this week, but not most likely not. I have a couple of days that I want to record, but it will be very more consistent. But yeah, what videos record? I would like to get a decent amount pre-recorded, but let's talk about school. So when it comes to regular school, doing fine. When it comes to like the other day, we did this thing called Jag. I'm not gonna finish it. Y'all gonna find out where I go eventually. Once when we start posting a TSA thing, y'all will instantly know because I already linked my channel to it. Speaking of which, I did not know how many slurs there was. Don't get me wrong, I knew there were plenty of slurs and whatnot. But like, okay, so fun fact, do not test this out, please. But I don't have like auto band on or like high offensive content. Cause I'm like, I wasn't an adult at the time, but like, I'm old enough to dictate it. And if there's something that I don't want to see, I can remove it. If it's racist, I'll like just remove it. And especially if it's racist towards me, or not even towards me, if it's racist towards someone else, like a like different ethnicity, or like take for instance, if I'm talking about this one YouTuber and you're like, "Ugh, ugh, I hate your kind." Yeah, you're getting banned from my channel. But I didn't want to ban much like curse words or anything like that because y'all can swear. I swear, you can swear. Uh, but because it's supposed to be for school, I was like, I gotta make sure nothing get past this. So I turned on like, oh, high restricted, like things that might be offensive, and then I was like, well, that only hides it. But I need to make sure that certain words literally can't be said. So right after that, I remove all the curse words, right? Basic, simple. Remove the curse words. You remove a lot of like potentially harmful things. Like calling someone the B word. Um, But most importantly, I'm like, let me make sure that no one can be racist. So I'm gonna just ban some of the popular ones. I was expecting like 100 or whatnot slurs, like because I was thinking about America, but then like once when I saw international, oh that's probably like I don't know 200, maybe 300. Come think about like one. I don't know why I thought so it'd be so little, but it was a lot more than what I thought. Like some of them wasn't even creative. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't want to purge racism. But some of them was literally just putting as like something describing something and then the N word. Like one of them was saying N word for describing Arab people, and I'm like, okay, come on. One of them was timber. Like there were so many slurs. I was shocked. But besides that, um, we went to the thing called Jag. I had fun there. I talked to some of my friends who I haven't talked to. That's not true. I talked to one of my friends who I haven't talked to in a while. I've talked to my friends who I've talked to in a while recently. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, like one of them I hadn't talked to or test. I probably will test her a little bit. Um, let's just say things got awkward simply because of me. No one else to blame. I am so glad that I realized what I did wrong and I, improved from it. Uh, but I don't think I ever live that down. But that's besides the point. I don't think I want to hear that. So it's a little awkward, but I would like to get it back to normal. The point is, I hang out with them. I plan to work out now because I would like to beat one of my friends in a race. One thing to note is that I am not necessarily incredibly petty, but I do like to be petty sometimes. So like next year, I'm gonna be doing a lot. Like I'm gonna run for student body president out of spite for one of not even do I hate. It's just I was like, so our student body president is actually the son of one of the vice president. I do not know who or if it's a like not principal, vice principal. I was like, you know what? It'd be funny if I run in spite of him and win. He's a senior, so he's not gonna be here next year. But I want to win out of spite. The same thing with like becoming TSA captain. No one listened to our current captain anyways. So the prayers might well not be there, but I'm gonna be it anyways. And then I'm gonna join soccer out of spite of him, just because. And I'm gonna be a better player than him too. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna ask our teacher who do TSA in soccer, like, okay, what is the highest score he got in the game? How many games did he win or not? And I will break it out of pettiness alone. I do not care. I'm gonna be petty. And then if I get a job out of school, ooh, I probably might not, because I'm gonna be doing a lot. And I care more for YouTube. But if I get a job out of school, I'm gonna make sure I do a better job than another one of my friends. And I'm like, that's crazy. Imagine getting a lower score than me at this, that, and this. So, but yeah, I have fun. I raced with one of my friends, and I want to get healthier now. I always want to get healthier, but now I'm gonna take it serious. Cause I would like to actually be able to run an entire thing. Like I couldn't even run an entire lap around the track without getting exhausted. So I would like to improve that. I plan to do upper body Saturdays, lower body Thursdays, and endurance. Just solely focusing on endurance, like the amount of time I can run up and whatnot. On is that blood in my nose? It's no blood at least. Um, I would like to get my endurance up on uh Tuesdays. I like to get healthier in every sense of the word now. I will stop eating snacks for the most part. I will allow for one snack a week because I know that sometimes my parents buy things that they want us to eat. I can no longer eat cake. Um, because of when I like stopped eating that much sugar or eating like I literally cut out sugar for a good bit of time, I don't want to sound rude, but I physically detest cake now. Like every time I see a cupcake or a cake, I can not eat it because I'm like, I will like a piece, but guys, it's so unhealthy. I can like for a while when I was trying to get back into eating snacks, I was like, okay, I think I'm pretty good. I experienced this. I do like how I feel. So let me get, but I do like like being able to eat more foods, right? Um, when I did that, like I couldn't really eat many snacks at first, outside like chips and ice cream. Like I could not, even when it came to my pie, I could like it took a while for my pie. But yeah, I like to eat healthier now. Instead of eating a cookie for snack, I will only eat fruits for snacks. Unfortunately, but I like to get healthier. Stop being my thing. Um, but I want to get healthier, and this is my first step into it. Hopefully, I will try to get in contact with them. I don't really need their free stuff or free sample, but because I would like to actually test their stuff out, I would like to start eating factor. Because partly because I can't really cook that well, I can still, but also because if I'm getting workout, I would like to have like, oh, I can have protein, high mineral, and then also if I do get sponsored and they give me one free sample, granted, depending on how much money I earn, like it would be weird because most of it's gonna go back into buying more of it, so I can just like throw in the microwave, eat my food and whatnot. Because I like to get more dependent on my family because I'm an adult now. There's still a few things I would need, but by the time summer comes around, I would like to be essentially a full, like a grown adult, because I'm still in high school until the next year. And my dad was like, "Well, what you need, we'll help you with until next year when you graduate." So I would like to, get as much stuff as possible. I did not want to get my driver lessons, but because it is America, I have no choice but to. Unfortunately, because America always get its way. Because this is America about around too much driving. I, if they ask me, will I be willing to? I'm like no, but I really don't want to be in a reserve, and I can go ahead and tell like you can be a government official watching this. I am telling you right now, I would not be there during war. Because unless a war break out before I move into Japan, I plan on staying there for the next 5 years until I gain my citizenship. And after that, I don't really plan to come back to America. Now, once again, I still need to figure out some things, but it should be good. We should be chilling. And once I move to Japan, even if I lose my citizenship in the USA, I literally can't join the army for somewhere. So, but I like to be able to grow a fishing by myself, and some of the things I'm planning to do today. But yeah, and then let's go back to school. I had that meeting with my counselor already for Georgia Southerns, and now I'm just scheduling my classes. I still have to do it. I'm probably gonna make them all online, but I am tempted to still go to Statesboro, where that will be the closest one for me to go to, and have a dorm there. Like maybe not. Like I would still probably have all digital work, but still attend there, maybe get a job and whatnot. Um, but it's really up to a few things. But I'm probably gonna schedule them all digitally. Um, because that's the way I'm looking at it. And then just try to keep a rigorous schedule. Um, so yeah. That's pretty much all for school. I have some weird things happen with my friends. I would like to. I'm gonna go back to talking about the Jack thing in a second. Some weird thing happened with my friends. I'm suspicious of them. I think they're trying to incriminate me. Um, but I'm not sure. I'm not a criminal, but I feel like they're definitely trying to incriminate me. I have no clue what's going on. They just keep asking suspicious questions, and maybe I can't take a hint. Uh, or they really are trying to get me arrested. But I think I just can't take a hint. Because I just don't believe it's meant like that. I think it meant as a joke. But I'm not sure. Because I can't take a hint. One thing that I do think is funny that when I'm looking at my camera is that depending on the angle that I'm recording at, it's I don't know because of how my eye is. Maybe it's a biological thing, but it looked like Brock. Like how Brock has the eyes closed constantly, even though I don't know why. I wouldn't say that's a racial thing, but considering the fact that it's Pokemon, which is made in Japan, I highly doubt it's a racial thing. And also considering the fact that black people don't have a stereotype where their eyes are always closed, I don't know why his eyes are like. If it was American, it would make sense, but like I don't know why it's like that. But like depending on the angle that you see I'm looking at, like my eyes essentially look like I'm asleep. Like if I'm like this, I can hardly tell that my eyes are open. So that's something funny. No, it's either white and shiny, or I think it looks shinier in the video. But anyways, that's pretty much it for school. Uh, Back to the Jack thing real quick. It was fun. I raced and I want to work out more. Or start working out so I can improve. And just in general, but I also like to be able to be like, hey, I can hang in a race with you. I can hang. Um, so that's my goal. At least I want to get healthier in general, but I would like to be able to hang with my friends when it comes to sports. Cause that'd be fun to be able to do. Um, and then I don't really outside of that and like talking more about the jab thing. I don't think there's anything else. So let's finish up the video with the jab thing. We did the punching bag thing. I know they can be rigged sometimes, but I think I actually threw some pretty decent punches. The punches, the high score I got was 876, if I recall correctly. The high score on there was 984. I was so close to winning, but I was just so far. Um, but yeah. And then the second thing is Well, after that race, my throat was extremely dry. So for the first time, I spent money, unfortunately. But for the first time, I had chai. I'm still trying to get out like chai tea. Because funny enough, one of my friends were like, "Oh, they have chai." I'm like, "What? Like chai? Tea?" I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "From the Starbucks." Yeah, I'm still used to people saying chai tea. But I had ice white chai, and it was very good. But I kind of regret buying it because I wish because they had free water, and I didn't know that, so I kind of regret buying it. But it was really good. I regret buying it from a money standpoint, but not from like a enjoyment standpoint. One thing I would like to do is take my teacher advice and like something that he said regret, and I don't want to have the same regret. Where it's like I wish I knew how to live in the moment, like partying when I'm partying and learn what I want to learn. And I wish I can do that too. I wish to do that too. I do have a couple plans though. In between me and you, I would like to take out one of my friends to hibachi. He's a dude. He's graduating, and I want to have some hibachi just once. It's mainly for show, but I would like to taste their food, and I'd like to see if the show is actually worth the money. And if you end up playing after you graduate, like to go somewhere with family, I think that'd be a great thing to hang out with. Maybe if I can get some of my other friends too, I can go ahead and start trying to introduce them, and I can mention like, yeah, next year I would like to hopefully I will have a decent amount of money so that we can all meet together at like an Airbnb, hang out, maybe go out a couple places, and I'll try to pay for the entire thing. How I'm gonna do that, I'm not sure. It really depends. YouTube can pay for it, but that would require me to blow up a lot. Rose, stop that, please. Thank you. But that would require me to blow up a lot, or get like a decent amount of sponsorship in that time, which I do think I might be able to. I don't know about blow up, but getting sponsorships is good. I don't really care for them. Like there are companies I would like to work with because I'm actually interested in the stuff they have, or actually use some of the stuff they use. Like I actually use Opera.js, and I think it's a great thing. I would like for them to have groups on games too. I understand why they don't, but I wish they did because I'm used to using GX and not regular, so I don't have the group feature, which I really want. I'm still not gonna switch because once again, New Game Weekly uses GS gaming, so I'm still not gonna switch it, but I think that's kind of it, right? Because there's not much more to talk about. Because there's not really much else for me to talk about, or that I really want to talk about. I guess I can give you an update on the YouTubes. Um, I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. Hoffman might get mad at me, but depending on if I have a job or not, I might just pay to do it. Um, I like buy my own ones. That way, I can do it myself. I am considering getting a job soon. That way I can have a decent amount of money right now. But it's really hard because I really like doing TSA. I really like recording videos, and the amount of time I'll have will be lesser. So, what I'm actually considering doing, right, is I'm gonna get my driver license, right, and then after I get my driver license, um, I will get a job. Or while I'm trying to get a job, I'll look for a job. And for like the first week or two that I have it, and I have like that pay reduction, I will like to I would like to just I'm like, hey, I'm gonna try showing up TSA. If they allow me to, I'll be good. But if they don't, I just can't come. And for those 2 weeks, I would like to work to get at least $2,000. Within that time span. So I would need a job that pay at least $10 an hour. And I would like to work as much as I can to get that. And then once when I get my driver license, I'll be I will make it so that I'll like buy the car for my dad, or one of the working cars, and then I'll just travel around in that. I'll buy because I have a job, I will use that first paycheck to pay for convenience things. Um, Like, if they respond back, I'm gonna buy the new mic and stuff and the camera. I'll pay for um like the parking spot for what or whatnot, so I can actually drive there and park there. I don't think I will. I'll only do that for days I work, and then I'll be able to pay for other things. So I would like to get a job, but it doesn't. If it doesn't appear on my YouTube or TSA, that's the most important thing. But outside of that, me considering getting driver license, there really isn't much. Hopefully by the end of this, by the time next week, by the time new week updates come around, number 12, weekly updates come around, number 12, I should hopefully have all my stuff filled out. I'm not asking Dad about my birth certificate. I'm pretty sure he said he was gonna buy it, but I'm not sure what's going on with that. But hopefully, I will have all the documentation needed. I'm talking about like fill out all the stuff for like signing and whatnot digitally on the for my passport. Hopefully, I have all the pictures and stuff I need by then. Hopefully, like my birth certificate, my SSN card, have all those, and like to have them all in one file. And hopefully, by the end of the break, I'm like, hey, I got everything ready. There's 3 things I would like to have ready by the end of the break: a scheduled date to test about ADHD, all my forms filled out for my passport, and my classes selected for Georgia. Those are the 3 things I would like to have for this week when it comes to my personal life. When it comes to YouTube, I would like to have 12 videos recorded, maybe. At least 4, but at most 12 of videos recorded this week that are good. I don't know the quality of them, the audio, but like I actually care for it. I would like to record the same amount of shorts. And lastly, I would like to try and get one more subscriber. But and I'd like to finish the tier list. Like I have them all ready, like that, but cash up to where I should be, and have that ready for when I eventually release it the next week after that. But with that being said, that's all for this weekly update. But funny enough, I was like, let's see if I can make this short, and I cannot. So that was hilarious. But thank you for watching this. I greatly appreciate you spending your time to watch it. If you're all the way here, comment down uh crispy. They were bag of chips right in front of me. So. Comment down. Let's not go. Let's say you got this far. Comment down bagels in the comment section below. Just see how many of y'all got far. But as always, thank you for watching my videos. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Um, and today's shoutouts are. Give me a second. I do not remember them because the amount of time that has stopped. Wait, did I actually do today's shoutouts? I was doing the wrong thing. For weeklies, I do shoutouts for the thing. Uh, I remember, I remember both of them. I just can't pronounce one of them. So today's shoutouts are him, and let's see if I can pronounce it this time. One thing I find funny is that every time I try to pronounce, because I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it, every time I read Japanese and try to pronounce it the way it's supposed to, like you read it, I change it after the second time. Like I would try to reread it and then I change the pronunciation. But anyways, so the first one is him. I recommend go watch this stuff if he posts this. And the second one is sing on on so sing song the song no mi yai kimi mo. In case you're wondering, once again, the reason why him getting shout because he's the only one I actually know for a fact subscribe. And then the reason why I'm not sorry, I just it's gonna take like a minute to say your name. The reason the other one is getting shout is because he is the first one to comment on my you could have ability. He commented well, I don't know if they're in there, but they commented Side Sabria's telekinesis from Pokemon, and I'm gonna rewatch that episode, but I'm just curious. Is there some specific? If you're watching this, is there a specific reason why you choose her? Like, take for instance, like Mob is probably stronger than her, but was there a specific reason why? But yeah, thank y'all. Um, I do have to look up NE apparently because I don't know any abbreviation, but it's whatever. But once again, thank y'all for watching. If y'all got this far, comment down bagel below. Hopefully, it was the first thing I said the first time, and I'll see you all next time.